Yippee yippee yay. What am I supposed to do? Be happy, jump around and clap up and down because my life is so jolly and so roses and dandies. Oh, am I supposed to just jump up and down? Oh, clap because I'm so happy. Yeah, that's what I thought. Shit. I wanted to give this a shout out to Carl Kish. Carl Kish, you passed away, but your legacy and your memories and your channel's still up and running. I had the honor to interview with you over camera, live. That was cool, and I even got Wicked Brews engaged in the talk and in the interview. It was pretty kind of cool, but wasn't too long after that we did that interview that you passed on. But it happened so suddenly, didn't see it coming. But on that note, we'll go ahead and salute to you, Carl Kish. You're definitely more of a man, more of a man than me. You went through a lot more health crap. I mean, my liver is fucked up, but I probably got cirrhosis or almost cirrhosis. But you you had health trouble, or it required surgery and IVs in your legs. I don't have no needles in me, and you were in your apartment and you had needles in you, and a hole in your stomach. I never had a hole in my stomach except my belly button and hernia surgery, but normally don't drink Mike's harder, but and I was gonna back this up, King Cobra here. You know, I got a King Cobra 25 ounce right here, but I'm gonna save it for another time. But I think right now this is enough because I gotta cook. Carl Kish, in your honor, I'm cooking jalapeno cheddar smoked sausages in the frying pan, and they're gonna be good. But man, I don't know, man. Life's a pain in the ass, and you know, in my case, in my life, I can admit that I never get it my way. I complain because I've been lonely my whole life, and I never uh, I've been single my whole life. I never had nobody, so it's like I've been lonely my whole life, and if I'm gonna keep being lonely, I'm gonna keep drinking. Growing up, I thought I had a lot of potential. I was decent at basketball. Believe it or not, I used to be good at basketball. Um, I thought that was going to carry me through and get me somewhere. My goal, my dream was to make it the NBA, and the people in my and the teachers and the faculty in high school laughed like, yeah, right, he's never gonna get in the NBA. And I gave up basketball when I was like 21 years old or 22. I played since I was 13, so for 8 years I was going heavy with basketball. Like, you know, I was big into basketball, but it didn't pan out, it didn't dish out for me, it didn't work out. So now I have a warehouse job, and I got to put up with it and deal with it, like it or not. Believe me, it has its stressful uh, times. No job is fun. That's why they don't call it recess. But it's ridiculous, the expectations I mean, it's demanding. We have only like me and two other guys doing this whole thing. We got to meet a quota every day. Let me tell you guys, it ain't cake. It ain't that easy. It ain't easy. You got to physically carry 60 pounds, like 200 times. Carry 64 pounds. Think about it. You got to carry 64 pounds 200 times in 8 hours or 7.5 hours. put them on skids, band it, strap it, wrap it. Then you gotta put the date on it. Then you gotta get other material when you run out of material. It's a pain in the ass. And we don't got forklifts when we need forklifts. We gotta yell people. We shout out to people to help us get supplies and material. We gotta cut stuff. We gotta prep. We gotta do all this other shit on top of having a carry, lift, pull, cut on a 25-foot by 10-foot table. It ain't that simple. It ain't easy, and it's not. You know, they want a certain amount, and that's stressful. You know, it's a lot in volume you got to do every damn day. It's too much for like me and two other people, and I am not physically in my best physical shape I ever been. I used to be in a lot better shape. I'm not in that physical. And you know what? Hey, it's my fault. I do it to myself. Okay, I'm gonna blame myself. Ain't nobody pulling a gun in my head forcing me to drink this. I'm doing it on my own. But it's what I'm doing. It's my choice. I'm hurting myself. I'm hurting my health. I get off sexually. I get aroused. I get gratification, stimulation. It arouses me when females poke fun at me and call me a loser, and while I harm myself, it turns me on. I can't help that. It just is what it is. I'm not going to stop doing my fetish beer. Plain and simple. If I don't have a wife, if I don't have a girlfriend, if I don't get TLC from a female, and I'm 40, I'm going to be 41, and it's been the whole situation my whole life. In my 20s, I struggled and suffered and was miserable. In my 30s, it was the same. I was miserable and suffered. Now I'm at 40 and going on 50. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not going to change that quick. It ain't going to happen. Hey, I'll be damned if I'm going to be someone else. Because as long as I'm going to be single and have never know what it's like to make out or make love or be in a relationship or kiss and do kinky things with a woman, with a female, I'm going to keep drinking. If I never find out that stuff, I'm going to keep drinking. And hurt my, self-harm. It is what it fucking is. If people want to come at me and throw words at me and complain and test me, then so be it. I don't give a hoot. I don't care. Because I could have done better with my life. I could have went a lot further. But I ended up in this boat mainly because it was my choice. I was the one that made myself. It happened this way. Certain things I can control. Certain things I cannot control. It's just life. Just because one person does a certain thing his way doesn't mean that I'm going to replicate and do it his way. I can't. I don't copy. I can't be like him or her. I'm my own self. I can't. I wasn't. I wasn't born to be the same, a clone of anyone else. I'm different. I cracked my head open when I was 6 years old. 10 stitches. I had to go to hospital when I was a kid. I had braces for 6 years. My teeth were everywhere, scattered everywhere. I was picked on, poked fun at, bullied all my life. Hey, I never had confidence and self-esteem. Classes in high school were modified. I couldn't keep up with regular kids. I wasn't smart like that. I had to have special education. I had to have special treatment as a child growing up. I didn't have it. I didn't have it. I had to work extra hard just to keep up. And I still got A's and B's most of the time. So, and I was in honor society too. I was in a Phi Theta Kappa at one time, honor society in community college, and my dad was happy about it. So I was actually in an honor society at one time in college. So I tried the Army. That didn't work out. I filed bankruptcy. I've tried 4 different schools and dropped out and gave up at 4 different colleges. Hey, I have my car repoed filed bankruptcy. I've been through fucking hell and back. I checked into a homeless shelter once, had a digit numbers issued to me, but I never went to my bunk in a homeless shelter because at the time I wasn't getting along with my dad. I almost was going to spend the night in my car that night. I've been through fucking hell, people. My health sucks. I take 4 fucking pills a day for blood pressure, cholesterol. I'm not looking for sympathy and pity from people. I mean, if you want to sit there, I am good at cooking. There are certain things I'm good at. But what you see is what you get. I'm not going to change. Why try? What's the use? I'm not going to change just because people want me to change. I'm not here to kiss anyone's ass and kiss anyone's suck up to people. I'm not doing that. I can work. I'm capable. I'm not totally disabled. People say I fully don't try my hardest. I fully don't apply myself at work. Well, I do what I can do. I'm not a miracle worker. I'm not fucking, you know, slave runner, and a donkey. I mean, I'm not gonna beat myself up and chase what I do. I'm not gonna sprint at my job. I'm gonna go at a pace, but not a race. And it's kind of getting irritating, but at the same rate, I mean, people are gonna get irate. People are gonna get pissed because I don't participate. I don't partake. I don't play the picture in the whole big role, and I'm not giving it my I'm not enthusiastic. I don't. I you know. My ethics aren't there. Well, maybe because it's not my passion. Maybe I need another job. Maybe I don't know. I've been doing this for like 6 years, pulling this stuff, physically doing this job for like 6 years, and I still am going trying. I show up. I try to do what I need to do. I try not to be a problem. But apparently, things are becoming a problem, and I'm willing to work, and I'm willing to improve. But it's irritating getting scorned at, and but I should be used to it. I've been belittled and bullied all my life, so I shouldn't even be complaining. I'm not complaining. I'm just telling you facts. These are just things that are going on, and it's all my doing. I'm in control. Cheers, Chick Carl Kish. I don't care. People can think what they want to think and behave, and it applies to everybody. My viewers, my bullies, my supporters. What you see is what you see. What happens is what happens. Am I going to change am I going to be someone else and different? Am I going to try to care about my health? Maybe, probably not. Because if I'm going to be by myself the rest of my life and not have a girl and not have love and not have human contact and physical contact, I'm going to be miserable and I'm going to be pissed. Because it ain't like I'm not saying I'm entitled, but I'm not even going to talk no more. That would do ourselves, me a favor and you a favor. I'm thinking about drinking that King Cobra. Finish what you start. If you come this far, you might as well go hard or go home. Oh, shit. Sorry about that. Kleenex. Shit. Oh, fuck. Shit sucks, I don't got the easy life, A lot of people think I have it, I have it easy, I'm on vacation. That's bullshit. It ain't the case. I don't have it that, just because I don't pay rent and I don't have priorities and don't have no responsibility, I don't have it that easy. I still gotta live life and put up with shit and deal with my health and my pills and drinking. being lonely, continuously lonely, not having nobody. Life ain't that pretty for me, people. Yeah, fireworks is fun. Cooking is cool. Music is cool. But I don't have it that great. A lot of people think I do. It's not the case.